Lake Bottom Nightmare. On June 4, 1960, four teenagers arrived at Lake Bottom near Espoo, Finland, for a weekend camping trip. The lake measured roughly 1.9 miles long and 0.6 miles wide. Surrounded by woods and distant from major settlements, it offered perfect isolation for young couples. Mila Irmeli Björklund and Anya Tulikimäki were both 15 years old. They went with their boyfriends, Seppo Antero Boyman and Niels Wilhelm Gustafsson, who were both 18. The two couples rode motorcycles through the winding roads by the lake and stopped in town to pick up food and alcohol. Locals watched them with suspicious glances. Espoo was a small town where everyone knew everyone. Outsiders camping by Lake Bottom was uncommon. They set up their tent on the lakeshore in a patch of woods. The afternoon went smoothly as the teenagers enjoyed their time together. Everything seemed perfect for a summer getaway, until it all became a nightmare. Sometimes around 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. on June 5th, someone attacked their tent from the outside. The killer used both a knife and a blunt object. Mäki, Björklund, and Boisman were all stabbed and beaten to death while sleeping. Gustafsson was the only one who survived with fractured facial bones and stab wounds. Later, he described seeing a figure dressed in black with bright red eyes. Boys birdwatching nearby around 6 a.m. reportedly witnessed the tent collapse. They saw a blond man walking away from the site. At 11 a.m., a carpenter named Esko Oiva Johansson discovered the scene, and immediately, he called the police who arrived around noon. By then, the victims had been dead for more than 6 hours. The tent was shredded. Several strange items were missing. The keys to the motorcycles were gone, but the motorcycles themselves were still there. Gustafsson's shoes were missing. They were later found roughly half a mile from the tent, along with parts of his clothing. The murder weapons were never recovered. Police made critical mistakes. They failed to take official recordings. They did not seal off the area. Shortly after the police left, curious onlookers and campers contaminated the murder scene. Police tried to fix their mistake by bringing in soldiers to search for missing items, but the site was trampled further. Most items were never found. Suspects emerged over the years. Carl Valdemar Gillstrom, a local kiosk keeper, was known for his hatred of campers. He'd cut down tents with a long knife and throw rocks at hikers. According to witnesses, he confessed to the murders while drunk, but his wife provided his alibi. Another suspect was Hans Assmann, allegedly a KGB operative. In March 2004, the police arrested Niels Gustafsson, the sole survivor, based on new DNA evidence. But on October 7, 2005, he was found not guilty of all charges by the district court. The Lake Bottom murders remain Finland's most notorious unsolved crime.